Welcome to White Ridge's TV film review and preview. I'm Andrew Wright. This week, the Taika Waititi sports comedy drama film Next Goal Wins was released on home video. The film is based on the 2014 documentary of the same name, following the true story of a disgraced football coach being sent to coach the American Samoan football team considered the worst in the world. The film stars Michael Fassbender alongside a majority cast of New Zealand actors, with many of them being of Samoan descent themselves. The film was released in cinemas in November to mixed reviews from critics and was a box office disappointment. Now, this is my first time watching the film, and I was thoroughly underwhelmed, considering I'm a big fan of Thor Ragnarok and Jojo Rabbit. I thought that the cast of Next Goal Wins, they gave genuinely good performances, but the problem with this film is that it's not funny. It has no emotional resonance, especially with the ending, and it just really can't take the true events seriously enough to work as a proper film. It would have worked if the film had been a pure drama film, but they made it into a comedy film, which didn't work, so you couldn't take it seriously. I gave the film 2.5 stars out of 5, and that is me being very, very generous. Because there were some bits in it I liked, like part of the third act. But yeah, it's more of a 2-star film on a whole. This weekend, the dystopian film Civil War is released in cinemas. This is the new film from Alex Garland, most famous for his work on 28 Days Later and Ex Machina. It focuses on a group of journalists who travel across the United States during a rapidly escalating Second American Civil War that has engulfed the nation. The entirety of the United States. The film's cast includes Kirsten Dunst, Kaylee Spaney, and Nick Offerman. Reviews for this film have been out for about a month because the film premiered a little bit ago, and they're largely positive, about 87%. They praised Dunst's performance as well as the film's beauty. Apparently the film's quite beautiful, as well as it has a very designed, unsettling nature, which got praised as well. The film is in cinemas this weekend. I recommend going to watch the film, as it certainly looks like an important event film. Might not be a big blockbuster, but it certainly seems like an important event film. I'll be watching the film eventually, so stay tuned. That's all I have for this week, but be sure to check back next week, where I'll be talking about the release of The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, which I think is coming out in the UK next week, as well as the new Rebel Moon film. Now back to Gary in the studio.